The world is still very much a mystery to even the most traveled peoples. That means that there are many mythical places on our planet for you to visit, some of which we'll be showing you today. These beautiful locations are so enchanting and magical, it's overwhelming to the human eye and hard to explain them in mere words and pictures. But we're going to do our best anyway. Here are the 12 places so mythical you won't believe they exist. Welcome to another episode of Forever Green. And if you want to see a place so beautiful it will seem unreal, then stick around for number 1, because it will blow you away. Number 12. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. You might know them better as the Cliffs of Insanity from the 1987 film The Princess Bride, but this seaside wonder is actually located on the shores of Ireland. Stretching for 5 miles along the Atlantic coast, the 400-foot-high cliffs offer one of Ireland's most breathtaking views. What makes these cliffs even more unique and magical is the local wildlife that calls them home. Those with a love of birdwatching will be spoiled here, as the area is home to over 3,000 colorful bird species. And if you think this place is unreal, then number 1 will just blow you away. Number 11. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Stretching across 4,050 miles, this beautiful reflective surface is considered one of the most extreme and remarkable landscapes in all of South America, and perhaps even on planet Earth. Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat, and was created from prehistoric lakes that evaporated millions of years ago. This mythical location attracts millions of tourists and visitors from all across the world each year who seek to drive across this most fascinating place. If you're looking to cross one of the most stunning places in the world off your travel list, Salar de Uyuni deserves to be on it. Number 10. Lake Retba, Senegal. This vivid pink lake, known as Lake Retba, lies just an hour away from Senegal's capital and will catch anyone's eye right away. The lake is just barely separated from the Atlantic by a couple of sand dunes, which is what gives the lake its high salt content. This salt content attracts a type of bacteria called Duna Lila, which is what gives the lake its unique coloring. The coloring becomes increasingly strong during the dry season between November and June, which is the best time to visit if you want to take pictures of the world's only glowing pink lake. Number 9. Los Lajas Sanctuary, Colombia. If Los Lajas Sanctuary looks magical, it's because miracles inspired it. In 1754, a young girl was cured of her deafness right here after seeing the Virgin Mary's image on the rocks of the gorge, and later, a blind man regained his sight too. To honor these series of miracles, the people built this 1949 neo-Gothic basilica, and it remains a pilgrimage site to this day. For those of you who want to visit, it's located in the southern Colombian department of Nariño, in the municipality of Apales, and is almost magically built right inside the canyon of the Guatarrara River. Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications in less than 5 seconds, you will have 10 years of amazing luck. Hurry up and try it. It actually works. Number 8. Rainbow Mountains, China. The mythical Rainbow Mountains of China within the Zhangye Dongxia Landform Geological Park are a geological wonder of the world. These Chinese mountains are famous for their otherworldly colors that mimic a rainbow painted over the tops of rolling mountains. The colorations are caused by various diagenetic and mineralogical processes that make up the reds, greens, yellows, and blues. Some will argue that this is one of the coolest places on Earth, and the planet seems to agree, seeing as the area was named an UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2009. Number 7. Moraine Lake, Canada. Set in the rugged valley of Canada's 10 peaks is Moraine Lake, a place surrounded by mountains, waterfalls, and rock piles, creating a scene so stunning it almost seems unreal. The lake's waters are the most magical color, a vivid shade of turquoise that changes in intensity through the summer as the glaciers melt. Its brilliant blue-green color is a result of light refracting off fine particles of rock in the glacier runoff, which flows into the lake. Because it's at an elevation of 6,183 feet, the lake doesn't begin to melt until June, which is when water levels rise and its magical color peak and make for some pristine photography. Number 6. Huacachina, Peru. If you didn't think paradise could exist in the middle of nowhere, then check out this Peruvian desert oasis 5 hours south of Lima. Huacachina is a tiny village with green waters at its center, forming the Huacachina Lagoon. Ringed by palm trees and thought to have therapeutic properties, the lagoon shores are dotted with bars and clubs. Dune buggies run across the high, rolling sand dunes surrounding the village. This jaw-dropping place allows tourists to witness the breathtaking sand dunes from an entirely different perspective, and for anyone adventurous enough, can try sandboarding down the dunes for an unforgettable experience. Number 5. Northern Lake Baikal, Russia. If you thought the Huacachina Lagoon was something, then Lake Baikal is going to blow you away. Located in Russia, it is considered the largest lake by volume in the entire world, and also the deepest. It is also the oldest lake in the world, home to 1,800 endemic plant species, and Evlock more incredibly. It holds 20% of the world's freshwater supply. It's no wonder UNESCO named it a World Heritage Site back in 1996. The lake is situated in south-central Russia, very close to the Mongolian border, and represents an unspoiled beauty locals refer to as the Sacred Sea. And we'd have to agree with that nickname. Number 4. Nika Mine, Mexico. If you're into trippy places, then here's a hidden gem you should definitely visit when in Mexico. This stunning crystal cave known as Nika Mine is situated in Chihuahua, Mexico, and extends up to 985 feet below surface. The crystals are said to have been formed by underground magma approximately 500,000 years ago. Because this fascinating cave is so deep below the ground, it can only be visited under direct professional supervision. But this once-in-a-lifetime experience is sure worth getting a guide. Number 3. Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, Japan. The Arashiyama Bamboo Grove is one of Kyoto's top sites, and for good reason. Standing amid these soaring stalks of bamboo is like being in a whole other world. Sadly, there are no bamboo-eating pandas to be seen in Arashiyama, but the walking paths that cut through the groves make for an otherworldly walk or bicycle ride. They are particularly attractive when there is a light wind, and the tall bamboo stalks sway gently back and forth. Naturally, the bamboo has been used to manufacture various products, such as baskets, cups, boxes, and mats at local workshops for centuries. Subscriber pick. It's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber wondering about this mythical waterfall that looks like it's from paradise. If you come across a mysterious photo online and want us to look into it, just send it over and we may even feature it on a future video. Now, we looked into this photo and are sorry to say that it's probably photoshopped. However, there is a waterfall that comes very close to looking like the one in this fantasy picture. And that's number 2, Victoria Falls. Now, it may not look exactly like the imaginary waterfall in the picture, but the real-life Victoria Falls presents a spectacular sight of awe-inspiring beauty and grandeur that would have landed them on today's list either way. Located on the Zambezi River, these magical falls form the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. The Kololo tribe who lived in the area in the 1800s described these falls as Mozi a Tonya, which translates to the smoke that thunders. It's no wonder they gave it such an impactful name, considering Victoria Falls is known as the greatest curtain of falling water in the world. Columns of spray can be seen from many miles away, and at the height of the rainy season, over 100 billion gallons of water over the edge every minute, over a width of 1.2 miles, into a valley more than 100 meters below. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out other amazing videos on our channel, and give us a like if you enjoyed this video so far. Tell us in comments which one of these you like the most and why. Number 1. Grand Prismatic Spring, Wyoming. Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming is in and of itself one of the most beautiful places on the planet. But, without a doubt, its most mythical and inspiring feature is the Grand Prismatic Spring. The unbelievable colors on its beach give the scene an otherworldly appearance that makes a visit feel surreal. The prismatic itself is 165 feet deep, making it not only the most colorful, but also the largest lake in the entire United States. It is also the third largest lake in the world. For obvious reasons, the Grand Prismatic Spring is the most photographed feature of Yellowstone. It needs no explanation why this enchanted spring made it to the top of our list, and is definitely worth a visit. And that's it for the 12 most mythical places in the world. Which of these places dropped your jaw the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, you should definitely check out our video on 10 most wonderful places in the world.